just reading through the comments on the last video, and you guys are amazing. Thank you for your continuous support, and as always, a like on this video would be awesome. With that being said, let's get right into this. In SummerSlam 1997, the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, suffered a legitimate injury at the hands of Owen Hart. That would later hamper his wrestling career and lead to his early retirement. During the match, Austin suffered a broken neck and was temporarily paralysed after receiving a botched piledriver from Owen Hart. I have kept this at number 5 because although Owen Hart did not strictly end the career of Stone Cold Steve Austin, the infamous botch was a major factor in Austin's premature retirement from wrestling in 2003. Austin's neck injury did not stop him from winning many championships. However, wrestling-wise, he was not the same. He had to adapt his wrestling style to more of a brawler-type style, which did suit his badass gimmick admittedly, but he was limited from performing lots of technical-based moves in the ring. Despite being plagued by injuries, Austin continued to wrestle for a few more years, until he eventually decided to retire in 2003, after doctors warned that any intense moves performed on him could result in him becoming permanently paralysed or even worse, dead. The rated R superstar Edge is undoubtedly one of the most decorated wrestlers in WWE history, accomplishing a total of 31 championships before his retirement in 2011. However, his first televised match in the WWE against Puerto Rican wrestler Jose Estrada Jr. ended in disaster. During the match, Edge performed a somersault senton over the top rope and landed awkwardly on Estrada Jr. Edge then went back into the ring, and the match ended in a countout, which was an odd way to win a debut match for a rising star. A replay shed light to the unusual match ending, and it was revealed that Edge's leg connected with the head of Estrada Jr., causing Estrada Jr. to break his neck, leaving him paralysed and unable to move. His career in the WWE was effectively over. The match between DLo Brown and Droz exists as a chilling reminder that anything can happen in the world of professional wrestling. During the match, DLo Brown lifted Droz up for a running powerbomb. However, he was not able to gain a proper grip as Droz was wearing a loose shirt. Consequently, when DLo Brown attempted to execute the move, he botched and inadvertently dropped Droz directly on his head. This caused Droz to fracture 2 discs in his neck, and he became paralysed from the neck downwards. The match has never been shown to the public, however, footage of Droz being lifted on a stretcher has been seen in WWE's "Do Not Try This at Home" announcement. As a result of the botch, Droz's wrestling career came to a sudden end, and he has since never been able to walk again. Bret Hart is one of the most gifted wrestlers to have ever stepped foot in a WWE ring, and was truly the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. However, a botched mule kick from Goldberg ultimately brought his professional wrestling career to an end. During the match, Goldberg Irish whipped Hart into the ropes and then performed a stiff mule kick, legitimately connecting with Hart's head. Hart was severely concussed, and the force of the kick actually tore a muscle in the back of Hart's neck. Hart continued to wrestle following the injury, however, the damage was done. He later developed post-concussion syndrome and was eventually forced to retire from professional wrestling for good. One of the most tragic matches in the history of professional wrestling has to be the tag team match that saw former WWE wrestler Rey Mysterio and Extreme Tiger take on the team of Perro Aguayo Jr. and Manic. During the match, Rey Mysterio dropkicked Aguayo Jr. on the shoulder, causing him to propel forward to the ropes, with such force that the ropes whiplashed into Aguayo Jr. and snapped his neck, killing him almost instantly. Unaware of Aguayo Jr.'s condition, the 3 other competitors continued with the match, as Aguayo Jr. lay motionless on the ropes, and Mysterio even broke character to check on Aguayo Jr. After the match ended, Aguayo Jr. was rushed to hospital, where he was pronounced dead at the age of just 35. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please show your support by leaving a like and sharing this video, as it really does help us a lot. Don't forget to comment below too, and we will pin up the best comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from us. Lastly, for daily wrestling facts and more, follow all of our social media accounts, which are on screen and in the description. Thanks, and until the next video.